Watch now in the program Music Day. Our girls sing beautifully, and I think you will hear it. We feel very comfortable working with men. It happened 6 years ago. Hey, you've interrupted me. Now I cannot continue. Go on. Hello everybody, we're the Luiku band. So let's spend this wonderful day with us. Luiku is a fiery dance with the ethno motifs in which you can hear a huge range of the sounds of instruments from many nations of the world. This is a solo musical project by Dmytro Tsyperdiuk, the leader of the Dazzle Dreams band. Some facts from the life of Luiku. The first indisputable fact is that Luiku never meets the New Year at home. Another interesting one is when someone calls Dmytro, 3 guys react immediately because there are 3 guys named Dmytro in the band. Another fact, one Dmytro is not married yet. He is the youngest member. Another fact is that Luiku never performed in Russia. The band sings in several languages, even one that does not exist. But for the most part, they sing in Ukrainian, Polish, Romanian, Bulgarian, Turkish, and based on what our girls come up with during a festival or concert. Another fact, the group Luiku does not know how to mime to a recording. We're such an inter-Ukrainian band with roots from the Khmelnytsky, Vinnytsia, Sumy, Kiev and Ivano-Frankivsk Oblast. Our percussionist is from Crimea. We can say that this is a relatively new project that has a very interesting story. I did not plan to create a band after Dazzle Dreams. But I received a very interesting proposal and idea from my Polish friends to create soundtracks for an art house movie that would be in the style of Polish Goral, Ukrainian Hutsuls and the Balkans. So I made one such track that sounded pretty cool, and after that I realized that a new band could be formed. We decided to name the band Luiku. This all happened 6 years ago. Both the musical style and the name of the group are such a mix of the cultures of different peoples of the world. There are 2 names in Luiku. The first is the gypsy name Loiko, and the second is a reference to the term Vuiko in Western Ukraine, which means uncle. So I mixed them in one cup and it turned out Luiku. The song Dancing Luiku was written much earlier and has a very conceptual, trendy video. Well, for some reason it was not that popular. Though this song is our business card. We start our live concert with an intro, the girls sing, and then we bring down all the dancing Luiku. And we often sing it for 2 or 3 encores. In this song there is a Romanian element and an interesting story about 2 godfathers, me and my child's godfather, who lives in Ivano-Frankivsk. As they say, it's about how we drive a goat.
Нарешті по роботі співаю гімн суботі, в півниці повно пива і вина. Чого тягнути гуму? Телефоную кому, він файний хлоп, хоч п'є як сатана. Плящиною окружаєм, тако собі гуляєм, зажмалимо міцного тютюну. Та вже тікаєм з хати, аби потанцювати. Ану давай, мій кум, ану. Заграли ці музики, так що з лісу потікали втики. Ану давай, іди до танцю, вуйку, бо для тебе вже співає Luiku. Та вже прийшла неділя, продовжуємо дозвілля, заїхавши в колибу на 100 грам. Я подзвоню дружині, скажу, що буду нині, що з кумом і не ходжу по бабам. Тако собі гуляєм, тихесенько співаєм про Смирикову хату край села, про мати Василеву, про славне місто Лева, і доля, щоб хотіла і могла. Заграли ті музики, так що з лісу потікали дики. А ну давай іди до танцю, вуйку, бо для тебе вже співає Луйку. Заграли ті музики, так що з лісу потікали дики. А ну давай іди до танцю, вуйку, бо для тебе вже співає Луйку. Заграли ті музики, так що з лісу потікали дики. А ну давай іди до танцю, вуйку, бо для тебе вже співає Луйку.
В результаті
As a result, how can Balkan music not be thrilling? I persistently took it as a basis, but the main aspect of Luiku is that we do not take Balkanism as such.
не беремо Балканщину як таку.
We also take Turkey, the Middle East, a little Iran, Guzulia, of course, Transcarpathia, Romania, Poland, and all the best dances. In this way, we're already mixing all this in Luiku. And although this style is unfortunately not so popular here,
Великий жаль, не є масовий в нас, але ми
we can safely say that we're the only ones in this genre. How many fingers does a man need for convenience? As for me, I would say two, meaning victory. Mountains or the sea? Sea. I'm in the mountains, my wife is in the sea. Electronics or accordion? Wow, that was unexpected. Both. Is the game stone, scissors, paper an effective solution to controversial issues? No. Sometimes it is. Why are bagels made with holes?
щоб
So that you can compare the space before the bagel and after it. Being successful today is to be trendy, to keep up with the times, to be happy. Who did you dream to be in your childhood years? An archaeologist. I dreamt of becoming a musician in childhood. Percussion or trumpet? Percussion. Sigur Rós or Bregović? Sigur Rós and Bregović. A Turkish saz, which I use in almost every song. There is also a Greek bouzouki. There are also such percussion instruments as a bendir, and an Iranian def, or the basic guitar, that is used all over the world.
бендир і деф іранський. Це такий перкусійний інструмент.
Darbuka is a percussion instrument, or a dumbek, also applies to many musical preferences in the world.
Та ж сама дарбука чи це перкусійний інструмент, чи там думбек. Теж
So I can't say that it's specifically this instrument sounds in every song.
подобання в світі. І тому
Each song has different instruments, and we play on many of them.
звучить в кожній пісні. В кожній пісні
As a result, there are such eternal instruments that we should have to accompany singing.
є такі вічні інструменти, які в нас мусять
I would say this is an accordion, some percussion instrument, and some kind of stringed instrument, or a guitar, or even a Turkish saz.
турецький саз.
Дуже часто відбувається так, що якусь основну ідею
Very often it happens that I give some basic idea to Dmytro. I sit at the studio, pick up some cuts, pieces, for example, or some choir, Eastern Turkish, some special ethnic instruments.
спеціальних інструментів етнічних.
I'll find something and I make some small demos for him, accompanied by some kind of cool drum groove.
Тому що
Why electronic music? Because for me this is a full spectrum. The accordion is not just a coloring. I have many orchestral and electronic instruments, and this is very cool.
це класно, це супер палітра. А потім
This gives music a wonderful palette. And then Dima adds words, sings some of his own melodies, comes up with lyrics, and then we add our trumpeteers,
наших трубачів,
the brass section.
секцію. Дівчата
Our girls sing beautifully, and I also think you will hear folk tunes that further enriches this sound and is great.
додає супер, ще більше збагачує.
Ми ні в якому
We by no means want to flirt with the mainstream music.
з мейнстрімом музичним.
Adding some samples and a little bit of electronics is our trick.
Трошки електроніки – це наша фішка.
We must pay tribute to Dmytro, our frontman.
Солісту Дмитро Тsyperdiuk, який придумав
Dmytro Tsyperdiuk invented the whole project, and his concept was to make it an electronic project with an ethnic Ukrainian sound and a specific tone and color.
також колоритом таким певним. І справа в тому,
And the fact is that when I recorded the accordion in other studios, not here, I always came to arrangers, sound engineers, and listened.
до звукорежисерів і слухав. Мені багато речей, які там,
I wanted to change many aspects, and I wanted to improve them. I always had an addiction to suggesting something to add, not only the accordion, but some electronic sounds.
так з часом, що
And over time, it happened that I started buying various devices to understand the software, to learn some lessons,
відеоуроки,
fully gain knowledge. And then I came to Dima and said, Dima, I can, I practice, let's do something cool. Here, listen to this. He responded, super, that's really cool, so let's work together. That is why the attraction of electronic music in our songs is quite tolerant, beautiful, without busting, and we consider this as pleasure.
Перебору. І тому ми бачимо задоволення.
Teenagers dance at our concerts with great satisfaction. From the very beginning of the formation of Luiku, we had all the female backing vocals in playback and everything was in electronics. But many critics and people said, well, your girls sing beautifully, but it's all recorded on a tape recorder. Okay, it's a deal.
Вони на магнітофоні. Все.
We found the girls and now they all sing live and with a very cool sound.
Наживо і дуже круто. Дуже круто.
Ми приходимо.
We come to the recording session, listen for a long time, record what they want to hear, and then there are places
Що нас просять, а потім бувають такі місця,
where there is a solo or some other place where something is missing. And we're sitting and thinking, maybe some part of a folk song can be added there.
гарної пісні. Луйку
At the start, Luiku created the project together with the whole studio,
студією і на
and all the girls who trained in the studio performed at a live concert. The concert was in memory of Mykola Mozgovy, and it was the song Carpathian Flowers.
А карпатські квіти – це
Carpathian Flowers is a cover. This is our version of the song of Mykola Mozgovy. It is very cool, and the music is awesome with beautiful lyrics. Meanwhile, I have a lot of friends among Kurds. Somehow, while I was admiring Kurdish music,
вони мені
they gave me a chance to listen to halai. There's a dance to a song titled Shimame, and I made a mix of Shimame and Carpathian Flowers together.
Шимами і карпатський квіт разом. Тобто там зурна.
Turkish zurna plays there. We play on banduras, all of them. Play on def, drums, and so on.
І так далі.
And so we have a very cool mix of cultures performed by the Luiku band. And this song of the outstanding songwriter Mykola Mozgovy. This turned out to be a very good product and an interesting
В
video.
суті, получився дуже гарний продукт і цікавий кліп.
Спалахнули сяйвом роси, засвітив зорю. Запліту тобі я в коси, я любов свою. Скільки літ у парі бути, не питай мене. Доки ми кохаєм квіти, щастя не мине. Ой-ой-ой-ой, карпатські квіти, розмаїстий світ. Для кохання жити вам призначив він. Ясне сонце вкрило вас у кольори, і днями я сватів пришлю, зацілую донестями, бо я так люблю. Твої вуста, твої брова, твого серця спів, і очей ясна розмова, чути все без слів. Ой-ой-ой-ой, карпатські квіти, розмаїстий світ, для кохання жити вам призначив він. Ясне сонце вкрило вас у кольори, і любов відкрила, всім даєте ви. Опа-цупа!
So our interesting meeting with the Luiku band has come to an end. We're very grateful to you that you were at the rehearsal with us and just talked, visited the recording session in the studio, listened to the music and saw the everyday life of the artists. Goodbye, see you next time.